Hello and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. Last time, we for some reason, beyond my comprehension, I don't even know why, it doesn't make any sense, we decided, for some reason, to take a ride on a giant crow, cause that makes sense. That's how things work. Anyway, we need to find a forest where people are sleeping, which I believe is up this way. And I guess we're gonna find the doctor out there. That's at least what the person who basically owns the crow told us. So I'm gonna guess that that's correct. A large dirt parking lot surrounds the bait shop. A sign is vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar. Interesting. I mean, do I care about that bait shop? I was thinking, you know, we go to a bait shop and see something interesting. What's this small figure? Conway, illuminate. A tiny gray figure walks along the side of the road, carrying what appears to be a guitar case. He's followed closely by a smaller shape. A dog? Or is it a wolf? Dude, guy in a guitar case, you've got a problem. You're about to get wrecked by a wolf. He looks tired. Well, I mean, if he's tired, he's gonna be perfect prey for the crow. I mean, crow, if you want a quick, little, you know, snack and all that, you can just go eat up that guy on the side of the road. Nobody's gonna miss him, except maybe his dog. / maybe wolf that's about to attack him. Okay, where are we supposed to go? That has to be said. Forest. You have to follow the Green River way out east, then hop over Lake Cumberland. Okay, so where's Lake Cumberland? What is this? I have no clue what this thing is. It kind of looks like a river. Could be a lake. Nolan River Lake. Okay. So we need to find the Green River out here somewhere. Hard to tell where that's going to be. Oh, there's the Green River. Actually, let's take a look at the church first. A country church with a pitched roof and 3-story spire. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Behind the church are several dusty metal trash cans, all closed. How incredibly boring, quite frankly. That is maybe one of the most boring churches out there. Let's head this way. This is east up the Green River, so at some point we should come to a lake. And we have to go to the other side of the lake, apparently. Hey, look, it's Elkhorn Mine. Hello, Elkhorn Mine. How's it going? That's where my leg broke. Worst place ever. From above the huge swaying tipple. What is a tipple? What the heck? Conway, are you speaking gibberish now? Are you in so much pain that you can't speak properly? Looks like a small wooden lattice framing the edge of the mine entrance. Yeah, I have no clue what a tipple is. I don't want to know either. I'm pretty sure Conway just made the word up. If anyone knows what tipple means, you're wrong, because tipple doesn't exist. It's not a word. It's not a real thing. Okay, so this is almost definitely the lake we're looking at. What kind of lake is it? A shadowy figure drags itself out of the lake, stuffs its limbs into a small blue suit, and trudges slackly out of view. And no one finds that concerning in the slightest. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure it's some sort of antediluvian, non-Euclidean beast. We need to find the forest. That's all that matters. Ignore the thing that went into a suit. We'll figure it out. Where were we supposed to go after we got to the lake? I can't even remember. Then hop over Lake Cumberland. And we should come... Is this actually Lake Cumberland? This may or may not be Lake Cumberland. We have to check. Raven, tell me, perchance, what lake is this? That is the Green River Lake. That is not Lake Cumberland. I was very much hoping it was Lake Cumberland. Apparently we have to spend more time on a giant crow. I didn't want to spend any time on a giant crow. What is this? Is this the lake? This may very well be the lake we're looking for. Yeah, there we go. There's Lake Cumberland. This is not a lake. I'm gonna level with you right now. I mean, I don't know what these people think a lake looks like, but this is just a very wide river, quite frankly. They don't seem to understand. Oh, that must be the forest. They don't seem to understand what a lake actually looks like. Here's the forest. Oh, please don't let any terrible creatures be waiting for me in the forest. I'd be fine with like a tribe of cultists, cannibals. I can deal with that. Hey mate, how's it going? Who is this? Hold up, who is this person? This is not Conway. I feel cheated. I'm supposed to be Conway right now. Oh. Okay. I mean, whoever this is, it looks like a hobbit person because he's short as all heck. Hello, Bilbo. You are officially named Bilbo. Is that an eagle? Was I being carried by an eagle and not a crow? I'm so sorry, eagle. I thought you were a crow. I mean, that's a terrible insult to an eagle. Ugh. It's okay. Just take it easy. We gotta get back on the road. I'll just don't close your eyes, Conway. The minute you close your eyes, you're gonna die or be transported to a non-Euclidean space. We've got to get back on the road. We will, but we need to get this leg looked at first. Right now, you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. By the way, though, I don't know what antique you're bringing to Dogwood Drive, but it's totally not worth the amount of effort you're going through at this point, Conway. This is kind of concerning. I'm going to level with you. Why is... Exactly, Shannon is like right on the same page with us. Why is this delivery so important to you? It's my job. It's my last delivery. I don't know. You can't just answer it? I mean, I guess it's your last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something? Or, sorry. Lisette's closing up the shop. I'm not as tough as I used to be. Oh, Conway, you're fine. I mean, putting, like, it into perspective, you got attacked by giant boulders. Most people, even in their prime, are taken down by giant boulders. Lisette's shop is closing up the shop. That's, damn. I mean, I don't know if it's that bad, quite frankly. Is no one going to talk to Bilbo at this point? Because it's kind of weird that Bilbo's even here to begin with. How do you come to be with these people? What do you like to do? Who are we talking to? Oh, we're talking to Maurice right now. How do you come to be with these people, Maurice? Answer me, Maurice. I bet you were pretty wild when you were younger. Nah, I know. You probably met on a farm or something. I mean, I can see Maurice being like the most wild, like, I'm talking bank heist level of dog. That's basically Maurice used to rob banks. It was pretty impressive. When I'm old like you, I'll still be wild. Well, I like you anyway. What do you mean I like you anyway? You'll still be wild. I don't believe you, Bilbo. When you're old like him, you're gonna go over to the Grey Havens. So get over it, Bilbo. Wow, he runs. Who's that guy? Bilbo, do you know that man? It's kind of weird. Oh, is Bilbo walking through time now? That's kind of weird. Looks like Conway is going into that building. Or he's just standing outside that building. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Bilbo, any explanation of what's going down overall? Oh. Looks like Bilbo can listen in here. How you two doing? How you two doing? Shouldn't be much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. These are some fine-looking trees. This forest is full of shadows. These woods go on forever. I mean, they probably do go on forever, literally. But these are some fine-looking trees. They are quite nice trees. Huh, yeah. Really nice. You a tree enthusiast? I like birds. Just nice to have something to lean up on. I mean, I'm gonna level with you. I don't like birds, especially after what could be classified as a harrowing experience on what I believed at the time to be a giant crow. Just something nice to lean up on. You're in a lot of pain right now, aren't you? Just thinking about getting back to work. Oh, Conway, roughing it. We're almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in that truck. We can handle this. I mean, Shannon, I'm pretty sure you've seen much worse. You're a communist revolutionary, after all. It's kind of what you do. Have you ever been here in the winter? Have you ever been over to the lake? I mean, I don't think Maurice has been here to begin with. I went there once with my folks. It's really deep. I mean, I love, Bilbo, that you're interested in the depth of the lake, but nobody else cares about how deep the lake is, quite frankly. We had some burgers. Pretty great. I got in trouble for swimming too far. Bilbo, of course you got in trouble for swimming too far. We're going to make this guy the biggest vagrant one has ever seen. Bilbo, you have no chance of getting away unharmed from this situation. Wasn't there a tent there? Yeah, there's totally a tent there. And now there's not a tent there. And now it's back. Bilbo, what time-space continuum do you live in right now? Because this is getting a bit concerning. Like, this is getting really weird, Bilbo. You need to figure out what's going on with your life overall. Oh, look, they're over here, too. How you guys feeling? I'm just Bilbo, don't worry about it. Do you have any friends you're close with? Brother, sister, kids? I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. Just Lisette's family, I guess. Yeah, Conway's the loner type. He's got Maurice, though. Oh yeah, husband, bunch of kids? Her husband Ira and I were friends. She had this great kid named Charlie, but... What happened to Charlie? Wait, do we know what happened to Charlie? I think we know about Charlie, but I can't remember what we know about him. Well, I guess it's just me and her now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Her husband and I were friends. Oh, yeah? You mentioned him, your old boss. Fierce-tempered, hard-working, up-by-his-bootstraps kind of guy, right? Sounds pretty intense. I guess I was always closest with Weaver, as close as someone can get with a girl that wants to drown you every 5 seconds. She was always on her own wavelength, trying to drown people, but we were the same age growing up, and everyone else was so busy not trying to drown people or being drowned by Weaver that I found it hard to make relationships as Weaver drowned everyone. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. I mean, quite frankly, the getting rid of the constant threat of being drowned, that's pretty useful, actually. Sorry, you're a good listener. Aww, wait, Maurice, are we going to talk to you next? Maurice, what do you have to say to Bilbo now? And has Maurice changed? Kind of looks like Maurice has changed a bit. I don't know about you. You have a way of falling behind, don't you? I mean, it's just Maurice's standard way of moving. Me, I'm always too far ahead. Don't be sad about it. Yeah, you're always too far ahead, Bilbo, you vagrant. Disgusting. It's just the way I am. Maybe I should slow down a bit like you. Nah, it's just the way you are, Bilbo. You can't stop yourself from being a vagrant. You know what it's all about. Jeez. This is a weird forest, though, it has to be said. Are we actually gonna find this doctor person? I mean, it's hard to tell what Bilbo is actually planning on doing. Well, I mean, if that's just Shannon there, could mean that we found him. Shannon, he's inside with Dr. Truman. Are you coming in? Where have you been? We lost sight of you for a minute. Well, he's Bilbo. Don't worry about it. He's a hobbit. It's kind of hard to keep track of a hobbit. Sure, I'll come in. Dr. Truman lets me watch TV sometimes. My folks never watched it. But I like the way it looks. You said you lost track of your family earlier? I like the way it looks, too. I fix TVs, you know. That is true. Shannon does fix TVs for the Revolution. Whoa, cool. A TV scientist. I bet you make a lot of money. My folks had a real nice house, bigger than any of these houses. But it made them worried all the time. Then the bank took it back. Hoo-hoo! Your family got wrecked by the bank, is what you're saying. The Gestapo were all like, you know what? Your family, I know your family's thinking some bad thoughts over there. Some thoughts about freedom and literacy and all that. So we're going to have to go and take your house away. You know, Bilbo, your family should not have had those thoughts or the Gestapo wouldn't have taken your house away. It just has to be said. We had to sleep at the bus station, and I couldn't ever really get to sleep, so I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew real far and we never got lost, but when we came back in the morning, they were all gone. Did your eagle eat your family? Bilbo, if the eagle ate your family, you can tell us. This is a safe space. You can be honest about this. They just left you? I don't think so. All our stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Bilbo, did you kill your family? I'm concerned about this. Let's go see what's on TV. Yeah, sure. I mean, in the very least, hopefully Conway's leg is gonna get fixed. Oh, is that? Huh. I mean, he doesn't even have like a doctor coat. You need a doctor coat, Dr. Truman! Put a doctor coat on! And yeah, I think during that exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me. But how else can you pay for medical school? I have college, friends with debt that... you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something. Or, you know, some kind of administrative thing. I don't know. Haven't seen what arthritis did to my grandmother. And my best friend in high school destroys wrists building synthesizers. What? How do you destroy your wrists building synthesizers? What does that mean? I don't even understand. Whatever. Truman's weird. I mean, he was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seemed important to me. Well, that's really good because Conway's joint is just destroyed by a vagrant rock, so that's probably a good situation. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical issues of it's not so bad. Right, Truman. That would be Neuripnol TM. There we go. So how about that leg? What exactly happened? Whoa. It was like something grabbed my leg in the dark? No, your leg was crushed by a falling rock, Conway. It was in fact a vagrant rock. Don't even begin to insinuate that there was something like a golem down in those mines, because I'm not having that. In the slightest. It was a leg crushed by something. Crushing injury. Yeah, those can be pretty bad. Everything gets all compressed, and there are a lot of little pieces too. You know what? Never mind. Let's take a look. How bad could it be, right? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, Dr. Truman? 10. It could be really bad. Especially since we walked on it so much afterwards. I would be very concerned. Oh, look at Bilbo just taking a look at the TV. What are they singing about? I have no clue. I think they're singing about hard times or something. Let's just go with that. Yeah, everybody has it pretty rough right now. Even if you just want to go home, you'll have problems. It's like it'll be too dark and you'll get scared. Bilbo, I mean, you could just follow the road. I mean, it's not that hard. Get a pump-action shotgun and a tactical flashlight attachment, and I'm pretty sure you have at least a 10% chance of making it home at any time. That's a pretty good chance. Maybe you can just stay lost in the dark. Maybe you'll be okay with that eventually. I don't think so, Shannon. It's hard sometimes, but things have a way of working out. Are you trying to bill me while I'm on anesthetic? I swear to goodness I will beat you over the head with a stick. Or my own leg. I will do it. I will saw my own leg off in order to beat you over the head with it.